It's inauguration day for Prince George's. Good evening. This is CTV News. I'm Gina Barty.
And I'm Patricia Malone. Thank you for joining us. Prince George's County Executive Asheron Baker is sworn into a second term in office. Addressing the crowd, Baker noted that this time he begins with a much different political culture and a firmer foundation than when he started 4 years ago. The county executive laid out his vision for Prince George's future. Within 6 years, Baker wants to see a light rail and expanded transportation system fit to handle a population that will near 1 million residents. By 2020, he also wants the county to be a national model for reducing crime and arrest rates.
Our primary health care network would be rapidly growing, allowing us to reduce health disparities in key areas such as obesity, diabetes, mortality rates, and cardiovascular diseases. In the year 2020, more of our residents are working here in this county because we've expanded our commercial tax base. And yes, we did get the FBI here in Prince George.
While lofty, Baker says he believes his goals are attainable by 2020. After the ceremony, he told CTV his top 3 priorities for this term.
Our Transforming Neighborhoods initiative, we're just beginning to see the fruits of that labor, because if you look at those 6 areas, you see crime has gone down, the graduation rates are starting to increase. But just really making sure those areas see the type of development that will actually take them off our Transforming Neighborhoods list. So I think that's one. Certainly schools, we're going to focus like a laser beam around actually moving our school system up, and I think you'll see that happen. And the other is actually going through with these developments. I mean, having them here. The FBI is...
And the county executive's inaugural celebration will continue tonight at National Harbor.
Well, this was also the day the new county council was inaugurated. The 9-member body took the stage for a swearing in. Byron Scott has our story.
On this, the 12th inaugural ceremony of the Prince George's County Executive and Council, 3 new members were sworn in. The sounds of pomp and circumstance filled the air outside the county administration building.
It's a great day to be in Prince George's County, isn't it?
It was the swearing in of Prince George's County Executive and Council.
I, Obie Patterson.
Of the 9, 3 are first-timers.
I, Danielle Glaros.
I, Todd M. Turner.
I, Denny Tavares.
Tavares won her primary by a slim 6-vote margin. Following the service, members held a reception for their supporters.
I think we want to make sure that the Purple Line continues to move forward. Looking forward to seeing what the governor-elect has to say about the Purple Line, and really making sure that we really get projects out of the ground at New Carrollton, Metro Station, and College Park. We have the Department of Housing and Community Development building coming out of the ground, but we really want to see some more residential projects happening at those Metro stations.
Definitely we need jobs. I mean, at the end of the day, we need jobs. We need people to feel that their tax dollars are working for them. And so just a good quality of life benefits for them to see the cleanliness of their streets, the good maintenance of their streets.
For District 4, primarily, our biggest primary issue right now is making sure that we're successful in getting the FBI to get into Greenbelt. The district includes the city of Bowie and Greenbelt, parts of Glendale. So that's number 1 as far as that economic development.
The challenges are big: education, the economy, and public safety. But members say they're up to the task.
My colleagues and I have just taken an oath to uphold the charter of our beloved Prince George's County. It's our solemn covenant with each of you, and we are committed to fulfilling that promise.
Tomorrow is Council's gavel exchange ceremony, at which time members will select a new chair and vice chair. That happens right here tomorrow at 11 a.m. In Upper Marlboro, Byron Scott, CTV News.
And history will be made tonight as 2 of the county's newly elected Latino school board members are sworn in. The Prince George's Board of Education, along with the county executive, will host a ceremony for Lupe Grady and Denora Hernandez, along with 2 returning members. The county has a growing Latino population, and this is the first time the community has had representation on the board. The event will take place at 5:30 p.m. at the Sasser Administration Building in Upper Marlboro.
Dozens of supporters carrying a symbolic casket marched down Pennsylvania Avenue to honor former DC Mayor Marion Barry, who died November 23rd. The sounds of African drums rang through the Capitol as the group walked to the steps of the John A. Wilson building, chanting Marion Barry, Mayor for Life. During the ceremony, participants prayed and spoke about the positive impact Barry had on the community. Among those present was Barry's son Christopher and District Council member Vincent Orange.
I had the opportunity to serve with the Honorable Marion S. Barry Jr. for a number of years, and I'm extremely honored to be here today to receive Ceasefire, Don't Smoke the Brothers and Sisters, Universal Madness, and all the returning citizens, and all of those who've come out today to be here to be a part of this homegoing process for our beloved Marion Barry. Pay tribute to a great man. A man who has served this city extremely well, who has served this nation, and who has fought the good fight, and now it's time for us to pick up the mantle and keep it going.
Marion Barry served 4 terms as mayor. His funeral is set for Saturday, December 6th. Meantime, a Prince George's police officer is charged with leaving the scene of an accident. Mark Samuels Thompson, a 7-year veteran, was arrested on Sunday. Details of the incident have not been released, but we do know that the officer was in a non-departmental car and was off duty. Samuels Thompson has already had his powers suspended stemming from other unrelated charges. He will now face an administrative hearing and possible termination. Meantime, another county officer has been suspended after being charged with simple assault and disorderly conduct in Atlantic City. Officer Stephen Varga was off duty at the time. And you're watching CTV News. I'm Gina Barty.
And I'm Patricia Vallone.